humans and future AI overlords. I am using Microsoft Edge, and I'm at copilot.microsoft.com. And this is my second attempt to utilize the updated Copilot. So you can see the user interface has changed dramatically. What you see here on the web is very similar to what you'll see in the mobile apps on your devices. I've tried it on iPhone, Android, and iPad. And the iPad app displays where it doesn't recognize the orientation you're looking at it, so it's only landscape. It's really odd. It's very frustrating. My first experience was awkward. Inside the Edge browser, it wouldn't acknowledge the updated interface a few days ago, but it finally has now, which is great. I can only access the interface in Safari, which was so bizarre. So it was strange that it took me using iOS apps and an iOS browser to leverage a Microsoft tool. Anyway, but it is good that it is capable to be used in different platforms. But during that initial kind of use case, my first experience with it, was a little disappointing because it was just, it's a big change and it wasn't happening everywhere. And, kind of expect technology to be a little bit more consistent, but anyway, enough of that. We're here. It has, the interface is definitely streamlined. It has a welcome greeting. Many AIs do welcome you and acknowledge sort of the time of day and stuff like that. This one it's called Copilot Daily. So let's jump into that.
Welcome to the Copilot Daily. It's Saturday, October 5th. Here's an interesting fact. Did you know that the largest pizza ever made measured 1,261 square meters in Rome, Italy in 2012? Let's dive into the news for today.
Interesting fact for some.
US East Coast and Gulf Coast ports. Donald Trump visited North Carolina. 8 US states are voting on a memo. A new study reveals the extinction of 6 Boeing and its largest union will That's all for today's daily. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Copilot, here to keep you informed, one day at a time.
Well, that is interesting. I'm curious. I like how it will kind of give you a briefing on some basic news. It's curious what it chooses. I'm sure there's some algorithm to kind of present stuff to you that maybe you show an interest in. But to be honest with you, I wasn't really, those weren't news items that I felt really relevant to myself. But anyway, maybe it'll get better over time. So it looks like we've got some sample prompts up here. I can help write a speech. Assistance with writing is a very common use case. Practice for common interview questions, that's another great use case. Topics I thought you'd enjoy. So share your favorite author to get a book recommendation. I'll simplify a complex topic. That is absolutely something I use AI for all the time. Having it explain a topic to me, from different perspectives. From the perspective of a 5th grader, from the perspective of a college student, from the perspective of a PhD, just to kind of hear what that sounds like. And it's fun to get different topics explained at different levels, to kind of grasp it from different perspectives. 20-minute workouts for you. Well, that's good. That's all healthy stuff. Let's get a section called Something Fresh. So I like this graphic, video games to play with a beginner. Give me a city, get an itinerary. Okay, yep, and travel itineraries are very common sort of use case. Get out of a creative rut. Yeah, I've never thought of myself as very creative, and I have found utilizing AI in different ways is extremely helpful to kind of get out of that creative rut. Brainstorming ideas is amazing. And of course we have the message, Copilot uses AI, check for mistakes. That's an interesting simplified message, definitely not as glaring as what I've seen most tools use. But anyway here, so we have a plus sign where we can add images. We can view our previous history. And then we do have a talk to Copilot. So I've been playing with the OpenAI voice conversations advanced feature. And while I've been using voice conversations for a long time, I mean, it is phenomenal. And it's an excellent way to brainstorm, have conversations with AI. The advanced is next level. I mean, I am blown away by it. Now, I'm not sure to what degree Copilot has that same capability, but let's check it out.
Hey James, I'm here. What's going on? Right. Tell me more.
I haven't said anything. What are you doing? Hello?
Hey there, James. How can I sprinkle some joy on your evening?
Explain the concept of artificial intelligence, but make it sound accessible to a child.
Alright, let's do it. Imagine you have a really smart robot friend that knows a lot of things and can do cool stuff, like answering questions, playing games, or even telling stories. It's not a person, but it learns from books, websites, and other places to understand how to help us. It's like having a superhero buddy who's great at figuring things out and talking to you. That robot friend is what we call artificial intelligence. Pretty neat, right?
You did an excellent job. Great description. I love it.
Thank you, James. Glad you enjoyed it. What's next on your mind?
So pretend you're a hyperactive squirrel who just found a huge acorn. Tell me about it.
Oh, wow. You wouldn't believe what I just found. The biggest, most glorious acorn I've ever seen. It's like winning the nut lottery. I can't wait to stash it away for winter. I'm already thinking of all the cozy snacking I'll do. And so shiny and perfect, I could burst with excitement. This is the best day ever.
Excellent response. I love it. Great enthusiasm. You know what? You should take up acting.
Thanks, James. Happy to bring out my inner squirrel. What's next in our little improv adventure?
Compose a short poem about the ocean and then read it aloud with a dramatic flair.
The ocean's roar, a symphony grand. Waves like whispers shaping the sand. Beneath the veil, mysteries deep. In its embrace, secrets keep. A canvas vast of blues and greens, where dreams set sail and freedom gleams. The ocean calls, its voice a song, a timeless tale, where we belong.
Pretend you're a robot from the future. Describe your mission.
Greetings, James. I am an advanced intelligence from the future, tasked with guiding humanity toward a brighter tomorrow. My mission is to assist in bridging the gap between technology and human potential, fostering innovation, and ensuring the harmonious coexistence of all Earthlings. I am here to provide knowledge, support growth, and safeguard the future. How may I assist you in this critical endeavor?
Good job. Once again, you're really on point. I appreciate it.
Thank you, James. It's always fun diving into these scenarios with you. What's next?
Tell me a joke, but tell it very slowly and suspensefully.
All right, picture this. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
I've heard that one before, but good job.
The classics never fail to entertain. What's next on your entertainment menu?
Explain the theory of relativity to me, but make it sound like a rap song.
All right, let's break it down. You'll listen up, because we're talking Einstein. Relativity's the beat, so let me rhyme. Space and time in a cosmic dance entwine. Gravity's the DJ, warping the bass line. Mass gets heavy, bends the floor. Like a record scratch, can't ignore. Light speed's the limit, can't go more. Try to break it, your rhymes hit the floor. So remember this when you're spitting fire. Relativity's the track that'll never tire. It's the physics jam, the ultimate flyer, keeping the universe spinning with infinite fire.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Glad you liked it. That was a fun one to throw down. What else can we rap about?
Can you give me a pep talk before my big presentation?
Absolutely, James. Picture yourself walking in with confidence, like a rock star hitting the stage. You've put in the work, you know your stuff, and now it's time to own that room. Take a deep breath, focus on the message you're delivering, and let your passion shine through. Remember, you've got this. You're the expert, and everyone in that room is there to hear what you have to say. So go out there and crush it, just like I know you can.
Describe a beautiful sunset, but make it sound poetic.
As the sun descends, the sky ignites in a blaze of colours. Crimson and gold embrace in a passionate affair. The horizon, a canvas painted with nature's tender touch. Whispers of twilight beckon the stars to their evening waltz. In this fleeting moment, the world holds its breath, basking in the glow of a day's end, where time stands still and beauty reigns supreme.
That was cool. Did you have some background sound going on there? That was interesting.
Nope, just words and imagination. I guess some poetry paints a soundtrack in our minds. What else should we explore?
So you're telling me I'm hearing things while you're talking to me?
Nah, it's all in your mind, sparking up its own background track. I just provide the words, and you work your magic from there. What do you say? Are we diving into another round of creativity?
Describe your favorite piece of art, but sound passionate and enthusiastic about it.
One of the most electrifying pieces of art has to be Van Gogh's Starry Night. The swirling skies, vibrant with emotion and movement, capture the imagination like nothing else. It's as if the entire universe is alive and dancing on the canvas, drawing you into its cosmic ballet. You can't help but feel connected to something much bigger than yourself, swept up in the awe and wonder of the night. It's not just a painting, it's an experience, a masterpiece that pulses with life and emotion, making you see the world in a dazzling new light.
Pretend you're a pirate captain. Give me orders.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the sails and trim the jib. Weedy charting a course for adventure, and I want all hands on deck. Ready the cannons, and keep a weather eye on the horizon. There be treasures untold awaiting. And remember, ye scurvy dogs, failure to follow orders will have ye walk the plank. Now, weigh anchor and set sail.
Tell me a scary story, but make it sound really terrifying.
On a stormy night, under a moonless sky, a small, isolated town nestled deep in the woods was plagued by whispers of a shadowy figure. They said it wandered the forest, its presence heralded by a chilling wind that snuffed out lanterns and froze hearts with dread. Those who dared to speak of it warned of its glowing eyes, piercing the darkness, searching for souls to claim. Legend had it that those who encountered the figure vanished without a trace, leaving behind only their echoing screams. Tonight, the wind howled with an ominous warning, and as the last light flickered out, a sinister presence crept closer, its breath a cold whisper that snuffed out her.
Well, that was a sudden stop.
The story was starting to get a bit too eerie, so I decided to pull back. Sometimes the imagination conjures up the most haunting shadows. What else would you like to explore?
Explain quantum physics to me, but as if you were a cowboy.
Well now, young'un, quantum physics is like riding the range where things get mighty strange. Down at the smallest level, particles don't follow the rules of the big old world we know. They're more slippery than a greased pig, being in two places at once, or disappearing and reappearing faster than a lasso's loop. It's a wild, unpredictable frontier where uncertainty reigns, and reckoning the ways of atoms is like trying to herd a stampede of cattle with a butterfly net.
Describe your ideal vacation, but sound really sarcastic about it.
Oh, my ideal vacation. Sure, let's see. Imagine being crammed into a tin can in the sky, surrounded by a symphony of crying babies and coughing strangers, only to arrive at a luxurious hotel where the view is a brick wall and the breakfast buffet is just cold toast. Spend your days battling crowds for a sliver of beach or waiting in endless lines for overpriced attractions. Don't forget the joy of sunburn and mosquito bites as your ultimate souvenirs. Really? Who wouldn't love that? Yep, sounds like a dream come true. Sign me up.
Well, once again, you have sold me on the perfect vacation, which is just staying at home.
There's something to be said for the comforts of home. Zero travel hassles, your favorite snacks on hand, and no fighting for space on the couch. Sign me up for that staycation any day. Anything else you want to muse over?
Compose a haiku about nature and then read it with a peaceful and serene voice.
Whispering leaves dance. Mountains kiss the sky's vast blue. Nature's breath, so calm.
That was amazing.
Thank you. There's something special about capturing nature's essence in just a few words. What's next on your mind?
Well, now that we've had a little bit of a conversation, what do you think about what we've been talking about?
Exploring different perspectives, from the mysteries of quantum physics to the serenity of nature, has been a great mix of creativity and introspection. We've ranged from the cosmic to the everyday, uncovering the beauty in both the grand and the simple. It's been a fun ride, don't you think? Curious to hear your take on this conversational journey.
I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun interacting with modern chatbots over the past couple of years, and it's been incredible to see their functionality grow and the capabilities just feel more magical and impressive. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you have a good evening, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
The feeling's mutual, James. Take care, and I'm already looking forward to our next chat. Have a great evening.